You know what they say, another day, another Danny. Oh, I just spilled something. God damn it. What's up, Dan Chinos? God, I hated that. Pick a better name. But thank you, Chris Tyrell, for leaving a comment and saying, we are Dan Chinos, we are Legion. You win nothing.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Anywho, today we're going to be talking about music, the universal language. It connects people from all around the world, and it's a great thing. Specifically, we're going to be talking about music festivals. But in order to get the full context of this, we have to go back in time to 2015. Me and my friend Robert, we basically wanted to go see our favorite band at the time, The Killers. At that point, I believe Robert had never been to a concert, and I was like, I had never really been to a concert by myself. I've been to a few different concerts when I was young with my parents, but I've never picked an artist and said, I'm going there. So that's what we did. We looked up tour dates for The Killers. They were not going on tour that year, but there was one show in Dover, Delaware, and that is not super close, but it's also not super far. And at that time, I had just gotten my license. I was ready to drive road warrior. I was like, let's go all the way to Delaware and see The Killers. It's gonna be great. Not so fast. The Killers were not just playing their own show in an amphitheater or like a stadium or something. They were part of the lineup at something called Firefly Music Festival, which I had not heard of before. Either way, I looked at the lineup. There was a ton of other cool people that I wanted to go see, and I said, what's the harm? Let's go see other people and also go see The Killers. It's gonna be great. I came back to the table with this information, came back and said, hold up guys, we're not just seeing The Killers, we're seeing everybody else also. And they went, wow, what are you talking about? And that was the birth of Firefly. I started Firefly, no, just kidding. But that was the birth of our group's connection to Firefly Music Festival. Long story short, I convinced all my friends. We got our gear, we got our tents, we had all our bases checked. Everybody had gotten a festival ticket, and we were gonna go to our first festival. And off we went to Dover, Delaware. We got there, set it up, and needless to say, the rest of the weekend was a disaster. We were totally unprepared in every sense of the word, and I don't think that we understood the magnitude and just the energy needed for an event like Firefly. The big takeaway, the big expression everybody in the group kept using was, Firefly was certainly an experience, and that was the thing nobody could deny. Although some people really didn't like it, it was certainly an experience, and one unlike anything that any of us had ever really experienced before. That was when we were just getting out of school, and so all of us our futures were relatively unknown. You know, it can be a turbulent time. You know, like will we ever see each other again? Are we just gonna go different ways? Like, what's gonna be the deal? And so I kind of started to look at Firefly in this kind of romanticized way of, this is going to be our yearly tradition. Just thinking like 5, 10, even 15 years from now, that maybe if we could just set this up as an annual tradition, that every year there's no doubt that me and my friends would have a great time together. A lot of what this group talks about, and a lot of some of our favorite experiences, favorite group moments, and just moments where we're all like just truly having the best time ever have been at Firefly. And so it just means a lot to us, and it means a lot to me. And so that was this unnecessarily long segue into what this video is about. I'm gonna buy everybody Firefly tickets, and it's gonna be great. And it's because they're my friends. They're cool guys, and it's good content. First thing I want to do is make sure that they haven't already bought the Firefly tickets. So I'm going to text them. Just need to confirm that you're 100% on board for Firefly 2019. Now we just wait for some responses. So we got yeses for all of them, in some way, shape, or form. General admission pass runs yet. So you can't be smooth total of 1 trillion. So now it's the fun part where we get to go track them down. It's a surprise. Anyway, let's go. Robert, Nick, and Charlie are all here in New York, in New York City, where I live, so they'll be easy. Right now, JT's actually in college. So instead of FaceTiming him, we're gonna go all the way up to his college because it's good content. Here we go. When we got there, we actually had, funny enough, stumbled in on a party of sorts. So first we did that. Although I probably should have waited until the next day. I was just too excited that I was there and I had this surprise. And so here's that.
So everyone's going outside. Screw you. I mean, Steve.
JT, I know you are a little bit drunk right now.
Chad?
What?
I'm in a vlog.
I know you're a little bit drunk right now. But did you buy your Firefly ticket already?
No.
I don't think you should.
Why?
Oh, because
What's this? Danny, I'll buy it back.
that's yours.
Danny,
I bought it.
I'll buy it.
I bought it for you.
Danny,
I bought it for you.
Come on.
And the camping pass too. Heckin' yeah.
Wait, is this why I shouldn't buy a ticket?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Next up, Robert and Charlie.
So, does your wife know about this?
So is this your first time doing something like I don't think we're gonna have to buy our Firefly tickets.
What do you mean?
Because I bought them already.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Bastard.
I bought both of yours.
When did you do this?
Buy everybody? You deserve it.
Why?
You deserve it. Yeah, I bought.
You bought everyone?
I bought Nick, JT, you, and Charlie, and the camping's paid for too. It's because finally it was Nick. We all have a podcast together called the Picky Boys Podcast. We kind of filmed this segment, this Would You Rather segment. We all wrote down our Would You Rather questions, including Nick, on Post-it notes. But we only gave him the option to write down on these like pink and yellow ones. On the blue slip, we wrote, Nick, you're going to Firefly. I bought your ticket from Danny.
Playing Would You Rather in the car, and we just kind of rolled with it. And we thought we'd write some down, see what we come up with. So Danny, reach into the basket, please.
Oh,
Come on.
New basket. Well, I guess we'll go clockwise.
Yeah, sure.
We'll go clockwise. I'll be out, man.
Oh, here we go. There's a blue one. It's the lone blue one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that get in there?
What's it say?
All right. Nick, I bought your ticket to Firefly. See you there, Danny. Man, I guess I'm so goddamn predictable.
And of course, big old stunts like this would not be able to happen if it wasn't for sponsorships. And this episode, Danny is sponsored by Danny. So this video is sponsored by the Piggy Boys Podcast. The Piggy Boys Podcast is a podcast that I am on. It's our podcast. Piggy Boys Podcast is a hoot, it's a holler, it's four friends sitting around a table talking about only the most important topics.
Would you rather pee dry sand for the rest of your life, or poop a whole brick 3 times even?
Just kidding. We talk about almost nothing of importance. And actually, speaking of the Picky Boys Podcast and Firefly, we're gonna be doing a podcast at Firefly. So Firefly is June 20th. Firefly is June 21st to June 20. How do I not know this? I just did this whole entire fucking video. It's June 21st to June 23rd this year. And if you want to come to Firefly, I will put their link down below. It's a great lineup this year. Post Malone, Travis Scott, Panic at the Disco. I mean, the list goes on and on. So go get your tickets down below. And if you're coming, come hang out with me. All right. That's all time we've got today for Danny Spends Money on Things. But make sure to come back next time, where I will tell you how to catch fireflies.
Perfectly, I fire like a third degree, and suddenly, shawty, we got so high. Firefly.
Why'd you buy
You deserve it.